Hi crafters, this is Cassie, aka the Crafting Chef, bringing you another tutorial on behalf of Sub This and That. For today's tutorial, I'm going to sublimate this poly linen tote bag. It does come with the rope handles, which I have removed so that I could do the design on the bag. Depending on how large your design is, you may not have to remove the ropes, but if you plan on doing a design all the way up to just under, I would suggest removing the ropes, because when the ropes are in and they're tied into a knot, you can feel that knot right up underneath here. So unless you can pull it, you can pull it so that the knot comes up this way and sublimate if you choose to. So I'm excited because this summer we're doing a aunts, sisters, cousins, nieces, mother-daughter getaway for some members of my family. So I am going to actually just put our family name on the front of this tote. So I did pre-press the tote at 400 degrees for 10 seconds. And then I followed up with a lint roll to remove any loose fibers. I let that cool a bit, and now I'm going to go ahead and tape down my design. Now this is a design that I would, sorry that I have to turn it slightly. I would normally use my craft bond, but I ran out of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tape this down. And then I'm going to take this over to my heat press, and I'm going to press it at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And before I begin, I also want to show you that I do have a press pillow inside, as well as a sheet of butcher paper, so that I don't get the ink on the other side of the bag or on my press pillow. So again, in your heat press at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Before I press, I forgot to mention one thing, and that is that this bag also comes with an inside zippered little pouch. So you decide if you want the pouch to be in the front or the back if you're doing a double-sided image. So however you're carrying the bag, if you want the pocket to be close up on you or further away, you make that decision. If you are pressing on this side, I do suggest taking the pouch and pulling it out of the bag so that it doesn't interfere with your design laying flat. All right, I'm going to the heat press this time for real, guys. 400 degrees, 60 seconds. I am removing it. It is hot, hot, hot. So be very careful. Normally I would wait to remove the paper, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up now since it's such a large design. There you have it. Love it, love it, love it. So I will let this cool, and then I will go ahead and put the rope handles on. I do want to show you guys this great idea that I had. It did not work out, so I'm gonna try it one more time, and that is I actually put our family tree on the other side, but I do have a lot of ghosting on this side, so I'm not sure what to change to combat that, but I am going to try this again because I think that was a great idea, putting the family tree on the back of the tote bag. Hi guys, I wanted to come back after doing the second bag to tell you guys what I did differently to help with some of the ghosting. So this is the first one, You can see the words kind of, letters and the words, names, everything kind of runs together. And then this is the second one where there's a lot more clarity. I can still see that there's a ghosting, but it's a lot better. So the thing that I did differently the second time around is I do a lot of my designing in Silhouette Studio. And on the fonts in Silhouette Studio, your letters can be lined with the whatever color you choose. So initially mine were lined with black. So what I went in and did the second time is I left them lined, but I turned down how thick the line was. So my line was at 0.5. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. The text is at 0. So the text on the back of the bag is at 0, and the lines where I'm showing the family structure, those are at 0.5. If you leave those at 0, they won't print. So the text, I removed the lining of the text, and that helped with some of the ghosting and the words just blurring all together because it had a black outline around it as opposed to just being the font that only was filled in. I hope I explained that right, guys. If you use Silhouette Studio Designer Edition, you definitely know what I'm talking about. If it's in Microsoft Word, I never had a problem with that in Word, even though you can outline the words in Microsoft Word as well. But yes, that's what I did differently in Silhouette. I removed the line around the letters so that it was at 0 and the letters were only filled in with a black text. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.